Hey everyone, Beck here and welcome back to 2 Point Hospital. We're going to jump right in, back where we started off. It has been a couple of weeks since I played it, so we'll jump in and see where our hospital's at. Obviously we're at the first level. I think there's 10 hospitals. If you look here, you can see this massive map, all these different areas that we're going to jump to. I think we haven't quite unlocked anything yet. I think you have to get a couple of stars. I thought we already had a star. Or was it we didn't have enough levels yet? Maybe we'll get there in this episode, I reckon. But I want to try and get to the 3 stars for each one. See, it goes on for ages. Look, there's all over here. And it's going to get crazy. And each level obviously has a new thing that makes it harder. But let's jump straight in. Begin your career as a hospital administrator. Learn the basics of the job by establishing your first hospital. That's what we're doing. All right, let's have a look. Let's unpause it because everyone's motionless. Groovy. Cool. So we don't have a doctor in our GP's office. She is having a break. And then because we've got, I think we've only got the one doctor going, so we might need to hire another doctor. So we've got this one here, general practice. So that's what we want is GP. And I think this one here is diagnostic skills. So I think that one would be a very good one to have because then he can go into our general diagnostics, which is the other one that we've got that we created last. Class clown, slightly above average spice tolerance. Oh, that's good to know. He's spicy. We'll hire him. All right, so she's actually back in her GP's office now. We're going to put him over there. Oh, he's going somewhere else. Where are you off to? He's energized and happy. Is it? Oh, he's looking for work. Well, I'm sure you'll get some work soon. Because of the GP's office being a little bit overrun right now, I'm thinking we might have to build another one. There's a queue outside the GP's office. Is worth building, and is it worth building another one? How about we build one? Oh, these cameras. Sorry, guys. I have to organize. We might build it over here. Because then it is... Oh, I'll have to go into the settings and fix that. Right next to our general diagnosis, which will be handy. Which way did that go? I think it goes that way, which makes it more convenient. We'll put a window. We're going to try and get that prestige up a little bit. Obviously, oops, already got one of them. We're not going to be at this hospital for too long, so we don't want to go too crazy. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Can I, delete that? Get a picture up. I think this side next to the door is so bare and the rest of it's all good. And then I want to put some benches around. How do I rotate? There we go. I've been playing way too much Sims. I've forgotten how to do it. Our doctors have diagnosed a patient with bed face, but it requires a ward for treatment. You should consider building one. Does that pause it? Okay, it does pause it when we come into this screen, so at least I can go through. We've got 3 emails here. New illness discovered, bogwarts. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, bogwarts, a rather disgusting skin condition caused by filthy toilets. It can be cured with an expensive cocktail of drugs carefully prepared by the pharmacy or with witchcraft. We will send the patient for treatment in the pharmacy. Awesome. Okay, new illness discovered, misery guts. Our doctors have discovered the new illness, misery guts. Chronic grumpiness due to nihilistic semicolon. We'll send the patient for treatment at the pharmacy. Oh, the pharmacy is going to have lots of work. A ward is required for bed face, which we just discovered. A quite alarming contortion of the face caused by sleeping at a strange angle. Well, we all do that, don't we? You know, when you wake up and you're got that twinge in your neck. Happens all too often. Doctors recommend always using a bed protector, a protractor to monitor your sleeping angles. The patient is seeking treatment. We need to build a ward. It will cost $7,500. Get the patient to wait. We will do that right now. So we want to do a ward. Now, 4x3 is what it recommends. A ward, the beds take up a lot of room, so I'm actually going to make it a decent size. We have our... That's right, I was trying to remember which buttons to press to rotate. So we've got a change spot for them. We'll get a couple of beds in. How many beds can we get? That'll do. We might want another screen. We'll get some lockers because, you know, you're in the ward. You want somewhere to put all your stuff. A nurse might like a locker thingy to put stuff in. We'll get a... Oh, do you have a patient returned from the dead? Oh my gosh, we need to pause. I need to show you what that looks like. See? We'll get the ward done, and then I'm going to show you. I think I spoke about it in the last episode, how we're going to need a janitor to get rid of our ghosts. So here is our ghost. Should we watch our janitor get rid of the ghost? Because it's freaking hilarious. Are you going to do it? Oh, always a pop-up. Wards can be used for diagnosis and also treat a range of illnesses. A nurse is required to admit each patient, look after them, and discharge them when they're ready to leave. Add multiple beds to a ward to deal with more than one patient at a time. You can also adjust the number of nurses that should work in there in room settings. This is useful if you have lots of patients. Okay. But we're going to vacuum up our ghost first.
Nurse required in general diagnosis.
How funny is that? So good. Oh, nurse. Oh, that's why the doctor didn't want to work in there. It's for a nurse. I thought it was doctor. 2-point health ministry is key to recognise the achievements of every hospital in the county. If we can build a hospital that satisfies the needs of the local area, the hospital will be awarded an official star rating. This will be great for our organisation. Not only does each star come with associated rewards, but it will also allow us to establish new hospitals around the county. Continue to expand the hospital to acquire a 1-star rating. So we need to hire another nurse, which we need anyway. Nurses. Richard Thumper. Inspiring. Handwriting makes them seem boring. Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. We've got Madeline Wang with green fingers. Does that mean she likes the garden? But no, that's green thumb, isn't it? Inspiring. Will work for Peanuts. Has seen that show. What is that show? Or are they referring to the fact that they watch everything, so they've seen it? Raquel Pillow. Thinks their life is a rom-com, wants more money, terribly dull, suitably dexterous. The only problem here is she is way more experienced, and that comes with the price tag, whereas the other two don't cost as much, but she does have a lot of different things that she's studied in. But I feel like we've just started a ward. Maybe we should get Madeline, because that might be more convenient to us. And I'm talking and realising the game is still running and probably waiting for me.
Patients are not permitted to sleep.
Where's that other nurse going?
We're busy.
We'll put the nurse there because they needed there. We also need one here. This one's in the ward. So we might need to get another nurse so that we've got 3. So we've got the 3 rooms that are using it. This is where I'm going to pause. So when you're playing this game, a lot of it comes down to making sure that you're earning money to keep your hospital going. Otherwise, you go into debt and you need to get loans. And if you can't repay the loans, then you basically run the hospital into the ground and you lose. And this is where I get really stuck, because you've got all these rooms and you need to fill them with doctors. But if you've not, some of the rooms you don't use all the time, so then that doctor becomes like the one that at the bottom of the screen. He's just walking around like, I don't know what I'm doing. What am I supposed to be doing right now? And then you're paying for them to do that. So then you lose money because he's not working, but you're paying him anyway. And then I end up with too many staff, and then I fire them. They don't have enough staff, and I find it really hard to figure out what the go is. But at the moment, I'm going to hire another one. I think I'm just going to get this one. He is a student nurse. Just because we don't have that much money. But yeah, I don't know how to work all of that. I know that you can go in and see like your finances, but it means nothing to me. Okay, we've got 5 more emails. We'll just go through. I think this game is just going to be me reading from the screen. Kudos. By completing objectives and challenges, our organisation earns kudos. Kudos? We can use this to gain access to new items. Take a look at the items list. Any item with a padlock can be unlocked using K. Best of all, we can then purchase an item in any of our hospitals. Use it wisely. I have spoken about that before in a last episode, but we'll see that later when we get some. Sad news, our first patient death. Patients can die if a treatment fails or if they are waiting too long and their health deteriorates. The hospital reputation will suffer as a result. There also is a chance the patient will return to haunt the hospital. If this happens, we'll need a janitor with a ghost capture qualification, which we've got, which is really good when you first start the game in the next hospital. And sometimes there isn't any that are qualified in it, and like there's ghosts going everywhere. So it's gonna be fun to see. And then you actually have to train them to have it. When a patient dies, sometimes a part of them remains. The most terrifying part, sadly. This can be quite upsetting for those of us still clinging onto life. Not only that, but ghosts are messy blighters, leaving a trail of ectoplasm. They also have a habit of dematerializing and popping up elsewhere. Who should we call? Ghostbusters! A janitor with a ghost capture qualification, of course. They are fully trained with the latest auto-psychic ghost suction technology. This looks like a Hoover. In the future, we might even be able to harvest spiritual matter for use by our research team. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Deluxe clinic required. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, lightheadedness. Lightheaded patients are notable due to their bulbous heads. The patient is seeking treatment. We will need to build one. Yes, we will. Get them to wait. It's required. So for the first star, we need to cure 3 patients with lightheadedness. So let's build a deluxe clinic. Because we have these guys here with their, look at their light bulbs on their heads. Oh, I love this game so much. Where are we going to put this? Should we put it over here? I don't know. I feel like I put the door for this in a really weird space. Maybe we'll just fill up this space. It only needs a 3x3. But then we'll have this gap there. That's why I haven't used this spot, because like then we've got a spot of 2. I mean, we could always put another toilet there. But there's nothing else that's really going to fit in there. Let's just rotate this thing and bob around. Oh my gosh, this room almost needs to be more than 3 squares by 3. Window. Bin. Extinguisher, definitely, because this is one of those machines that we will have to maintain, and if it isn't maintained, then it will it'll break. Actually, let's just do it. Doesn't matter if it's too big. We'll just make it a nice big room. Whee! Spin me right round, baby, right round. We'll just go like that. Oh, no, I want to pick up the bin. I want to pick up the bin. I want to pick up the bin. And move it out the way. We'll get a plant in there and make it look nice. And then we've only got a poster, and that's about it that we can put in here, but that's totally fine. All right. We're good to go. We will get some chairs. Get some chairs around. We might also start to put some snacks and things around this side of the hospital so people don't have to walk too far to get to them. And then let's zoom in here. Get rid of that. And we'll watch our first patient get cured of lightheadedness. Are you ready? How many doctors does it take to unscrew a light bulb? What kind of head would you like to have? Groovy! That got us like, what is that, 8 grand? Sweet! Now we're just going to cure 2 more, and then we've got 1 star. And I think there's at least 1 more guy waiting there. So that's good. 5 grand for some potion over here from our nurse/witch. That is so cool. So now we just wait. I think that's it. We just wait now. We'll make time go fast. Hospital reputation is now good. This will attract even more patients and staff. Plants need water. Does that mean we probably need to get another janitor? We probably should get another janitor. Another janitor. Who have we got here? Stella rampant, unhygienic, hangry, has potential, overuses Basil. Ellie's asleep, and I'm just like seeing her wriggling around on the monitor, and I'm like, come on, darling, you haven't slept long enough. Mummy's not finished recording this episode. Have I gone through this guy? I think so. Donald Cosmic. A natural mentor, has potential, charming, soft hands. He seems nice. Maybe we should get him. Ned Marmalade. Charming, opinionated about pencil hardness. Well, bit of an artist on our hands. I think we'll just get Donald. Although he's got no skills, whereas this guy allows a janitor to upgrade machines. We could really use that, so we might hire her instead. That way we've got a couple of janitors to maintain our machines, do our watering, because obviously we can see here this plant needs to be watered. So we can actually click on stuff and then tell the janitor to actually go and prioritize that. Our receptionist has gone on holidays. Did you know when building a room, you can pick it up by clicking the floor of the room. You can then move, rotate, and place it in an item. Groovy. We might put some other bins around too, because I don't think we've got many bins. Cool. Now we just wait. Oh, here's our last one. Look, there's our number 3. Marmalade, are you related to the other guy that we were just seeing? We just looked at for a janitor. We didn't hire them. You can't log in though. Oh, you can't log in. You can't get in because our receptionist is having a break, but we don't want to get him another one because then we'll have 2. Alright, 2-point county healthcare award ceremony. So obviously they do this every single year in the game. You get... I should stop talking about it. Okay, I think it's like quite enough that it's not really making any difference. So now we have awards or potential awards. So I think we'll just go open all. Woo! So we got 3 awards. Doctor of the Year. Doctor of the Year awarded to the best performing doctor. Candidates are graded on their treatment quality, diagnostic accuracy, and contributions to research. Mabel Stopp won that. So who's that? That must be our first GP. Nurse of the Year awarded to the best performing nurse. Candidates are graded on the treatment quality and diagnostic accuracy. Jezebel Ames. And Employer of the Year awarded to the best employer according to staff happiness and reputation. That's me! Alright, sweet. Oh yeah, so in here does it have... It just has different random things. So you can see our finance statements and stuff. So this doesn't make much sense to me. All I can see is we're making a profit, and that's what I'm happy about. I should have done some sort of economics at school. Our doctor's still chilling. Oh, he's going to the GP's office. Sweet. All right, so our lightheadedness dude is waiting for the GP. So we're just going to speed up time until we cure this guy. All right, he's on his way. We've got our doctor in here, which is fabulous. Groovy. Get rid of that light bulb. You don't need that. You're a real boy. Woo! Our letter. Dear Hospital Administrator, 1-star hospital. Congratulations, your hospital has been awarded a 1-star rating. That's 1 out of a possible 3 by the 2-point Health Ministry. I have retrieved your file from my bin to celebrate. Continue to develop your enterprise in hog sport for further esteem and trinkets if you believe that you're capable of more. Alternatively, run before you can walk and begin to expand your organisation by opening a new hospital in Lower Bollocks. The choice, as they say, is yours. Yours fragrantly. Tarquin Foxbridge, is that right? Health Minister. So we got a bonus of $10,000. We got $100 in the kudos, and we've unlocked the new hospital and another poster. Continue. We're going to stay at this hospital just for a little bit longer because obviously each time that we upgrade and get a star, we do get more things. like a bonus and stuff, so that'll really help out. Each bit of money that we have, so the amount of money that I've got down the bottom, I feel like that stays with this hospital, and I think each level has a new starting, but we'll find that out. If you want to go to the map, no thank you. I want to show you our kudos. So as you can see here, we've got all these things that are locked in our items, and the same thing per room. So like the doctor's office and all that sort of stuff. And if I unlock something, say that poster that we just got, that would have been locked. This one here, the lightheaded poster, that was locked and now it's not because they've given it to us. So if I'm making a GP's office and I happen to use my money or my K to unlock that, then it's unlocked in all the rooms across all the hospitals. So it's not like I need to unlock it multiple times, which is really good. So you can see we've got different energy drink machines, like luxury snacks and hand sanitizer, which at the moment, that would be amazing in the world. Aircon units, arcade machines, that would be great for our staff room. Sweets, magazines, books, flowers and things to make the place look nice. Like so much stuff. I'm not sure if we're going to spend it yet. I feel like that's new since I played it last, so that was ages ago though. I feel like I might leave it for now. We'll save up some kudos and we'll have a look into it. But if we just return to our map, I said I wasn't going to, but
and if you happen to be in Lower Bullocks this morning, watch out for the gathering of druids down the Crogbend's Ring. In a total coincidence, the town will also pay host to a psychology convention today. Should all work out nicely.
Fabulous. So as you can see, we have unlocked this other hospital. We're not going to go there yet. I want to try and get the 3 stars as we go. We'll see how we go with that. But I think I'm going to leave this episode here. We've made it to 1 star. So in the next episode, let's make it to 2 stars and keep getting our hospital better and better and better. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. Subscribe to my channel if you want to. Leave me a comment. Let me know how your day's going. I know everything is a bit crazy at the moment. If you're watching this when this video comes out, let me know how you're going. I'm here to chat. I'm at home, so I'm here to chat. Thank you guys. I'll speak to you next time. See ya.